Galamsey. Galamsey. I am sure you follow the conversation. In fact, we had a day where a caller called and actually mentioned your name as someone involved in Galamsey.
Yeah. Wasakropong area there. They said there was a particular area there called General Mosquito Pit. That place is for me. The group who are working there are my group. So the law enforcement agencies should not come there. I am using this medium to tell everybody that if anybody is doing any illegal mining anywhere and claims it is me, they should go and deal with them. I own filling stations across the country, and I
heard that.
And I had 200 petrol tankers. There was a particular filling station in Sunyani, and you are saying me now, person moka.
Ebusia for her a Kinto TV, and near Kuti a young Nepapa, Asiedu Nketia, National Chairman for NDC, and a Kuti name. Na in some need you be brina na year pape a day at 2 job. Ye name a year Galamsey once and some new fool and near dear. And yet, Asiedu Nketia be told just say, Galamsey a chess a coso near Dinano. A year never papa Asiedu Nketia a shasiri. I chess or moko pie more bro, no be so no copy mono. A year security for copy more home, no copy mono nature send your mercy economy. Na eyade omo ka say ye na papa Asiedu Nketia na asoma mo so monye eye mane no eno enam san na ye security form ho no omo ntimi en take action bia no mo so say omo be take action eno mo ja ho ena mo bae na eye na papa Asiedu Nketia ne komo odin na ne sem ono ne nsan hye Galamsey bia hase ni hu ni bibie mu nte se eye security agents no so moko no moko to sei na ekoso na so mobo ono Asiedu Nketia dia eyade a omutumi eteki action awo homa na esese omoye bia no ombetumi eteki action eye fu wo ho nsensemi ene ebeto jese eye nyina papa Asiedu Nketia ewo 200 filling stations samni de bebre kokopimo sunyane na no eno sesa samwe watsedam eno we take action ewo ho na ono saade no onim ne whereby about onim senya nyoma senya AC continue obi obete sa asem ne bia no otumi etake action ewo ho ma chese ye nyina papa Asiedu Nketia ose ono Galamsey wo mo bubo ni din ese ni din ya din na onim ho hwe inti security agents no so mo kopim ho ma omo try so mbe take action ese so mo ye bia no omo nye no Galamsey no on shase bibia nche se o shase ensamne de ayebebre na enene etie ni ebesanso ekotie ehon sam kaka ewia ebesanso ebede ho enkomo nsamo no ayebebre ewo maka ne mo adechi bia ne nsamfofo enjebre ni entie eye nya papa Asiedu Nketia oye National Chairman ma NDC party kopie mo interview no nsama ekoso edemase.
Since your party came into power, a few issues have come up in addition to the promises that you made. And this morning we run through all the 26 promises, but there are some key ones. We can discuss all 26 in the next 36 minutes. Galamsey. I am sure you follow the conversation. In fact, we had a day where a caller called and actually mentioned your name as someone involved in Galamsey.
Yeah.
Is your government struggling to deal with this, Minister? Are you struggling? Because it looks like it's getting worse. What is happening?
I have always maintained the position. But before then, let me talk about my name being mentioned.
That's right.
I got a call some days back that there's a group of people who are doing illegal mining in Adansia Soka. And that anytime the task force is going there, they say, oh, this place is for General Mosquito.
Hey,
and
you own the place.
That place is for me. The group who are working there are my group. So the law enforcement agencies should not come there. And they were firing weapons in the night and all that, destroying people's farms and so on. So the constituency chairman, and you see, Ghanaians at times, we just take information and swallow without verifying. So some way, somehow, people around that place began to believe it. Until my constituency chairman there called me. I said, General, there's something that is happening here in your name, which is scary. But I know you, I know how you are not in this type of thing. So he explained, I said, what? Is that true? Then he mentioned the community. Then I thanked him and called the regional minister. Are you aware that something like this? He said, I'm not aware. I said, call the constituency chairman. Go there and deal with the situation. Luckily, the regional minister did it and reported back to me that they've gone to crash that thing. And this is not the first time it is happening. Sometime in 2016 or so, in Wasakropong area there, they said there was a particular area there called General Mosquito Pit. So when President Mahama at that time had established a task force dealing with this Galamsey thing before it became big like this, some of the criminals found a way of protecting themselves because they know that the name General Mosquito is big, and then when you mention it, then the people, the soldiers or task force members get scared. But if you go and attack these people, there will be repercussions and so on. And poor me sitting in Accra here, how am I to know that there is some activity that my name has been linked to? But eventually, when I went to that region, I got wind of it. I reported to the security services.
So you have nothing to do with it?
No. I mean, if you show me gold now to differentiate gold from brass or something, if you don't tell me this is gold or this, I am not. So I am using this medium to tell everybody that if anybody is doing any illegal mining anywhere and claims it is me, they should go and deal with them.
You don't know them?
No. It has happened to me several times. Even there was a time where somehow, and each season and the type of activity they give to you. There was a time when President Kufuor was in, I think when President Kufuor initially left office or when Atamils was in time. Then all of a sudden, people started saying that I own filling stations across the country, and
I heard that.
And I had 200 petrol tankers. You know how I dealt with some of these. There was a particular filling station in Sunyani which had been assigned to me, and they preach about it. MPP, they know how to do things. They spoke about it so much so that everybody came to believe it, including our own party people. And I didn't live in Sunyani, so I didn't have any notice about this. So how it came to my notice was that we had some party boy working in another filling station, and he doubles as a serial caller. And so the filling station manager sacked him, and he went and reported to a senior person in the party and pleaded with that senior person to call me to employ him in my filling station in Sunyani. That was how I got to know. So that senior person
employ you at a filling station you don't own.
I know. So that senior person called me, General, this is a problem we have to solve. This our serial caller has just been sacked from this. So we are begging you, can you take him at your filling station? I say, which filling station? They say, this one near Ohinijan's house. I say, I don't know who owns it. I have no idea. I say, as for Sunyani, everybody knows. So even me, you want to hide things from me. I say, I don't own any filling station. I don't deal with petrol or anything. I said, what? So she told, that senior person was a female. So he told me about the rumors about me owning that particular filling stations and all that. So I said, okay. I did my own checks and found out that it was true. Somebody was using my name like that. We did our manifesto launch in Sunyani. I think it's 2015 or so. So the party people came from all over the country to participate. So I told the group that brought that came from Tamale with their buses. I told Azoka that go to this particular filling station, go and fuel all the cars and tell them that. So don't tell them we didn't bring money, but fuel all the cars and tell them that the owner has asked you to come and fuel. So they went and did that. When the people they demanded money, say, oh, General Mosquito is the one who asked.
And
you are who say me dinner person who moka.
So after they filled, how did they pay?
They said they are not paying. The General Mosquito has asked. The filling station belongs to him. He has asked you.
But you know it doesn't belong to you. So why did you ask them to go there?
But the owner knew it doesn't belong to me, and he was making this noise about me. So they filled in. When the people, the attendants, they even manhandled the attendants and drove off. So eventually, that owner had to emerge to now address the press that the filling station doesn't belong to Asiedu Nketia. there are street ways of doing things. You remember my Kwasia Binti story?
Yeah.
Yes. Somebody built his house. I don't know where the house was. I didn't know anybody had built his house, and people have conspired to name the house after me and all that. And it was all over that I have, within 3 months of our coming into power, I have built a house. And that house was the same design as my house in Oyarifa. So they took pictures of the two and put it on front page. I think 7tzillion newspaper put it there. No, not 7tzillion. Daily Guide. That the General Secretary of NDC has built 2-story buildings 5 months after coming into. That's why I sued them. And then the case dragged on, and I was awarded 1 million
Ghana cedis.
Cedis. And that was where I was interviewed on radio that why am I not going to allow them? This is the media people, they can make mistakes. And so I said, this is deliberate. You go and sit somewhere and plan, concord things and put them on me to destroy my reputation just because you thought I was talking too much.